Hello everybody, happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. My name is Nori and this is Norelis Budgets. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. Today is Monday, so we have mini Monday, we have long-term savings, we have all sorts of stuff. So if you don't know, yesterday I had posted a video that I recorded prior to my break. I had a wonderful break off, just relaxing, taking a couple days for myself, so that was really nice. If you haven't seen yesterday's video that I posted, it is my Etsy launch, so I still have a couple items available. I have limited quantities of my Pokemon game right now. I might be able to restock a little bit more, but I want to make sure these all get safely to their homes before I restock anymore. My super cute savings book is up there. My cute little savings is up there. I actually wanted to go ahead and start these today, so I will leave these to the side because I'd love to work on that today. And then I'll have a bunch of other stuff, but this gummy bear savings, it's a 2-pack of scratcher set. So I have quite a few things on there. I wanted to share it with you guys. If you didn't check out Freebie Friday video, you should. I put up a freebie. Thank you for 4K subbies. Your support means so much. Love Norelis. So yes, I hope I said hi. My name is Nori and this is Norelis Budgets, because if I didn't, I said it now. I obviously haven't recorded in a couple of days, so my brain is not on point. I have my money here for my long-term savings. Let me put this to the side. And I have my mini Monday. So let me just get started with mini Monday so I can warm up, since I'm clearly not on my A game. I have to print my mini Monday dashboard that I have for my members on Ko-fi. So then that way I can have it in the binder. I printed it out and then I didn't double-side it, so then I have to redo it again. So that's why I didn't use the one that I had. So I will make sure that I do that this week at some point. And we are saving $30 for my mini Monday. We're continuing with some challenges from my flower garden collaboration and some of the freebies that I made for the March Madness. March Madness was such a hit. We were able to save $533 the month of March. So I want to keep pushing in mini Mondays. All right, so I'm putting $1 down for everything. Then I'm rolling the die. 5, 3. Just making sure the camera is recording. 3 again. 6. 5. Okay, 1 and 4. Come on, 1, 2, and 4. 4, yay. 4 again. Come on, let's do 1 and 2. Not 5, come on, 1 and 2. 1, hey, come on, let's do 2. Hey, 2, good job, die, you're learning. 1 again, okay. 1 again, all right. 6. 3. And 5. All right, so we had a nice chunk of money going to all the places. So let me grab marker. I'll just grab this pink. So this one is my freebie available in my Ko-fi that I released for March Madness. I'm gonna finish the ones that I weren't done. 1, 2, 3, and $4. I mean, $1, $2, and $3 being added, not 4. So 1, 2, and 3. Let me color in the remainder here. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think this is the one that I noticed when I rewatched the video that I was missing one, so I'm gonna go ahead and color it in. So my original count of 4 was right because I missed it the last time I did March Madness, that last video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab my wallet and I'm gonna grab a 10 and I'm gonna swap it because I need, oops, that's a 20. I need some singles really bad. So there we go. I'm going to leave that to the side because that'll help me later. So I'm glad I'm doing this so I can get some singles, recoup some singles for some savings challenges this week. I need to get some more singles from the bank because I need some new letters for my bone box. All right, so this is from Savings with Tracy, part of our Flower Garden collaboration. And I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and color 1, 2, 3, and 4. So check out Savings with Tracy and get her freebie from our Flower Garden collaboration. I'm so happy that I can continue to add half of the tinies into these. That way we can use them all, and then we can, everybody can see everyone's wonderful challenges. Okay, so this is from the Budget Princesa. I have $3, and her flower is the Camellia. And check out the Budget Princesa. She's also part of the Flower Garden collaboration, and you can get her freebie from her Ko-fi shop. She's such a great supporter and friend. All right, so that's halfway done, which is awesome. Alrighty, and then this is Cash Money Budgets. So check out Nisi 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and $4, and her flower is the Snapdragon. She's part of the Flower Garden collaboration. Check out her channel. Check out her Ko-fi. So kind and supportive. You guys know already. All right, number 2. I got Lilac, and the Lilac actually is Dawn. That's because she doesn't have her name on the challenge. So that's why last time I was confused. So I'm gonna do a heart within a heart here. All right, so $2 saved with Dawn from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. She's part of our Flower Garden collaboration. Check her out. And then last is number 1. So let's see what challenge this is. All right, this is my challenge from the Flower Garden collab, and I have 1, 2, 3, and $4. So I'm gonna color 4 of these circles. And yes, these are technically tinies, not minis, but I wanted to use them because I want you guys to be able to see them within the time frame that we're doing this collab. So we have $4. You can also just do, you know, one, like put the numbers in and then make it last longer, but I want to get through all of them so you guys can see all of them. So that's everything for Mini Monday. So that was a nice little push. I can't wait to continue to save for Mini Mondays. All right, so this is my little sheet. I have my wallet money here in case I need to swap out some bills. And then I have my long-term savings. This is literally one of my favorite days of the week because I love doing these long-term savings challenges. We get to restart this one, 2025 Groovy Savings. My 2025 Norelis Budgets weekly savings, each icon is going to be $5 again. That seemed very doable for me. And then I'm going to start it today. I planned that I was going to start it today on April 7th of 2025 since I've already finished it once. This is my second time starting it. So what I'm going to do just to start it off, I'm just going to do $5 today. I'm not going to go crazy. Next week's I will go a little more intense, but for now, since we're just kicking it off, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color in the flower. And this marker is not cool right now. I got a small Sharpie because I wanted to be able to, you know, color in the small icon, but this Sharpie was not the move, let me tell you. So I hope I'm not shaking the camera too bad. I feel like I'm shaking the desk. And I'm so excited about everything that I haven't even grabbed my binder. Here we have our binder, long-term savings. This is a chunky binder. Can you guys see it? Yes, you can. Oops. All right, so here's my dashboard. This is available in my Ko-fi shop. You can get, I have two different posts for this in my shop. One is the A6 size, and then if you go to the second post for the 2025 Savings Challenge, you're gonna get the A5 dashboard. And then the bigger size of this one. All right, so this one wasn't cool, so I'm throwing out that Sharpie because... All right, so we're starting from 0. So I'm doing $5. We have nothing here. We're starting over. So you guys can see that we can do it, and it'll be awesome. And we can do it together, and it's free. All right, so next up, we have my $10 savings. This is, I had $110, you guys. I forgot to count it. I had $110 for today. And then I have my 2025 savings. This is $10 for every little circle. You can make it be whatever you want it to be, but for me, I've been doing it $10, and I'm doing it $10 at a time. So 2025 savings, I have 120, 130, 140, 150. So I am going to put that there, and I'm going to grab a 20. So I have 150 saved, which is correct, because I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 15. And we're doing the second week of April, which is correct. All right, so this is, okay. I was supposed to hole punch that, and I forgot to. All right, this is from Saving with Judy. I've been doing this $5, save $25 a month. Each icon is $5, and you'll save $300. And I did 3 for April, and I got 2 left. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm actually gonna do the 2 that I have left, so I can finish April early, and we can get started with May next week. And my goal is to finish this before the end of the year, hence why I'm going a little heavier. Since I just started the other challenge, I want to try and keep at it. So then I have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a $100 bill that I have one, and I'm going to put this in here. That way I have just a $100 bill. So we have $200 left. And then next time we start May with the flowers, which is cool. All right, so Pastel Bubbles. This is from the Budget Princesa. She sent this to me. It's so cool. She has it available in her Ko-fi shop, I noticed. And the numbers are 1 through 9. And of course I get a 9. That wouldn't be normal if I didn't. This is going to be a savings of $275. So it's going to be a little bit of a long-term savings, and I'm okay with that. All right, and then let me do a 10. Okay, I decided to not work on the monthly savings challenge this month, so I'm going to take this out for now. So I had made my own dashboard for it. So I have 10, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. So I'm going to get a 20. Just so I can condense a little bit. So I got 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. So $38 saved. And I'm going to be saving $275 when I'm done with it. So I'm excited about it. All right. So for my books for this quarter, I finished Project Hail Mary. So I was listening to it in an audiobook, so that made it easy to finish. I also decided to sign up again for Audible because that just works for me. So I am going to have more audiobooks, and that'll help me read some more. And then I'm listening to another one right now. And I'm also reading this one on my Kindle, The Extreme Ownership, which I have to finish by next week because it's part of a book club. And then I have Running Grave. Oops. Running Grave by Robert Galbraith, which is the same person that wrote Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling, she writes those books. It's a detective book. So I'm reading that one. I started it today. So I'm going to put $5 in for Project Hail Mary. And then these are the other books that I'm reading at the same time. So then now I have $15 saved. I finished 3 books so far. But when I finish all of these, I would have finished... forgot to do this. $15. So... because I did, let me just look at my other books. 1, 2, and then 3. So yeah, $15 saved. And then I have this from quarter 1 because if I run out of space here, I'm going to use this one so I don't have to print another one. So then I will finish this one next week for sure. I'll probably make a dent on that one and hopefully add a little dent to this. So hopefully by the end of the month, I can have all of these finished. That'll be my goal for April. So then I'm going to go to my reading challenge. I totally read, I did 1, 2, 3, I did like 5 hours of listening. So that's 5, 10, but I don't remember exactly. So I'm just going to do 5, 10. I'm going to do $15 here, because I can't remember exactly how many hours I listened. So I'm going to do... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I should have 45, which I do. Then I'm going to add 15. So I got to color 3. So I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'll check in a second. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color. Let me get some fat colors over here. Because I feel like the ones I have are too thin in this thing. Okay. So that's 600 pages that I read this past week. Oops. Let me use this color for this one. It's just like a darker shade of the same color, but it's still different. And then I gotta color the book that's laying down. I know it's there. I just didn't want to color it pink since the other color over here is kind of pink. All right, so $15 being added for reading. And then I'm gonna color, oops. I'm gonna color this little cactus I have here. Even though this is not a book and I'm only coloring the books for that money, but I'm coloring this. And then the bookshelf is its own thing, so. I'm gonna go ahead and color, well, I wanna color the bowl like a neutral color. Alrighty, so I added $15, so I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So that should be $60. So 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60, yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a 50 and leave a 10, and then this goes in here. 20, 30, 40, 50, yes. That way I can condense. That's why I have my wallet near me. So $60 added for reading. I'm doing okay. I'm not doing amazing like I want to do, but I'm doing okay, and I'm just going to be accepting my okay. But I am making it a priority, hence why I'm moving along. I would love to try to finish this by the end of this month, so that way I can start a second one for quarter 2. All right, so I read another book, so I'm going to add, this is my 100 book challenge. This one's probably going to be a 2-year project, which I'm okay with. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color this book right here to represent Project Hail Mary by, I think it's Andy Weir, the author. He was the person that wrote The Martian. If you watch that movie, this is another book that he wrote, and it was such a good book. I really liked it. I liked the ending. I thought it was awesome. So I'm excited. So now I have $3 saved in my 100 book challenge. Hopefully I can have a row soon. That's my goal. All right, moving on. I have my $5 for the month of April. So I'm gonna go ahead and color in the 5 pounds. This is from Danny Budgeting on Etsy. Check her out. I keep forgetting to put a link to her Etsy below. So $5 going in here. And so now with her, we've saved 50, 60, 70 pounds. 70 pounds or $70. Her challenges are pounds because she's British. Or she's from England, I should say. I don't know if she's actually British. So that's why it says pounds, but you know, it's $5 for me. It's a beautiful challenge and it's very low income, so you can do a long-term savings that's very affordable. Alrighty, so this is the one we completed, and then now we're gonna go to floating funds. This is save in 2025. So I've been rolling a 6-sided die. We're starting the May, and it's $1. And I'm gonna roll again just because I felt like that was too low. And then 5. So $6 being added to save in 2025. So now I have 20, 40, 50, 5, 57, 59, 61, 2, 67, 68. Let me confirm. 20, 40, 50, 62, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 68. So I'm gonna do a 20. I'm gonna grab a 20. And then this is 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2 and 1 is 5. So I'm gonna do a $5 bill. All right, so $68 saved with Maddie from Floating Funds. Check her out. I think she's back on YouTube. She was going through some stuff, so hopefully she's back. And hopefully she's doing okay. All right, so 2025, save 2025 through the seasons. And this is from Homemaking with Heather. And I've been doing a row, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna do $5. And that means we're at 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna move this back and I'm gonna grab a 5. Let me grab a 10. So now with Homemaking with Heather, I have 10, 15, 16, 17, $18 saved for 2020. Save 2025 through the seasons. Obviously, if you want to save these as 50 cents, you can. You don't have to make them $1 like I did. I'm just doing them $1 because I think it's a good enough challenge for me to do it that way. And I'm doing a row when I can. And if I didn't have money, I would just do $1. You know what I mean? But since I have a couple dollars, I'm planning for it. I have a little bit. All right, so then I have Road to 1K from Our Simplistic Life. And next up, we have Saving with Tiffany, Budgeting by Amy, and Tess Lynn. These are the next 3 channels that she has in her Road to 1K. And I'm adding $3 to this. So I'm going to color three puzzle pieces. So check out Our Simplistic Life. She's on her road to 1K. I discovered her when she was doing a collaboration with Miranda from Shades Budgets, and she's very supportive and kind. And here she is helping people that are also on their way to 1K by putting their names in her challenge, so everybody can go check them out. So check out Saving with Tiffany, Budgeting by Amy, and Tess Lynn Saves, or Tess Lynn. Doesn't actually say save. So I'm guessing she's a budgeting channel, but she just doesn't have a budgeting like name like most of us do, but that's okay. Alrighty. And this is a freebie available in Our Simplistic Lives Ko-fi. And then Tess Lynn. I really like the idea of like puzzles and challenges. You can kind of really see where like the money is going when you fill them up. It just kind of shows you how far you've come, how far you have left. It's for my brain, it's very therapeutic to see the progress. Makes me feel accomplished. And especially when it's small wins, even though they're $1 at a time. It's $1 at a time, you guys. And I add 3 at a time. So check out all these wonderful channels. So now, with Our Simplistic Life, Tara, she's part of my Flower Garden collaboration as well. I have 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I'll condense it another time. All right, and that's the last challenge in my book because this one I haven't started. Oh, no, wait. I haven't started this one. This is the one for savings for the convention. I'm going to wait because I got to make a dashboard. And then I have this one from Overthinking and Budgeting. So these are coming up next. This is for 2026. So I'm done with my book. Oops. And I dropped it again. I have 2 envelopes in there for my game day. And I keep dropping them. One of them has nothing. And one of them has money because it was in another binder. And I transferred it over. So I have to really work on that. So let me leave this out so I can actually fix that later. I need to make another binder. And that's why it's all weird. All right, anyways. So 2025, save 200. This is a member challenge. I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. All right, so I am going to go ahead and do the $10 right here to finish this row. I will definitely thank myself later if I do it now. So I am gonna go ahead and do it. All right, so $10. And then this is a member exclusive. I did create it as a digital download for my Ko-fi members, so you can go and grab it. So I have 50, 70, 80, 90, 105, 107, 109, 110. So I'm going to do 10, 20, 30, 40. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 20s. 1, 2. Let me count that again to make sure. 10, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So 40. All right. So now I have, let me count it again. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. So I have $110. So I am way more than halfway. So I just have a little bit to go. And that's $200 saved, which is amazing. And then I'll flip the challenge around. And then I'll save with this side. And I'll decide how much each icon is going to be. All right. So I'm going to skip the save in 2025. I know I skipped it last time, but I'm just going to skip it because I want to work on other things. All right. So I have that challenge. I have this challenge. So let me skip the one from Printable from Evergreen Budgets from Kayla. I'm going to do this one, $5. The reason why I'm skipping it is because I'm coming back to it. I want to see how much I have left after I do these, and then I can add the remainder of the money over there. So now with my 2025, 1, 2, and 5 with savings of 140, I have 20, 40, 5, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 25, 20, 32, 34, 36. I do have $36, and it's going to be a savings of 140. And that's from Indigo Moon Budgets. And then I have my Advent box savings, which we filled out a box, and I have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So, let me see if I have some 20s. I do 20 and 40. I have 30. So I'm going to do 120. So now I have $100 saved in my Advent box. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to add a 5 like I've been doing lately. Just put a 5 in the front And then when I have 20, hopefully by the end of the month, I can fill another box in. I would like to have this done before Black Friday. Supporting small business is my Black Friday challenge from Kristine's Creations. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been adding $4 every week. All this money is gonna go into my Black Friday savings. I need to make an envelope that's Black Friday, so that way I have the money separate from Christmas. So I have 20, 40, 1, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. So this is clearly $10. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a 10. So I have 20, 40, 50, $2 saved with Kristine's Creations for Black Friday. My total is going to be 96. All right, so we're starting this one from Craft Co Budgets, and I'm going to do my usual $5. I think I'm going to have to pull money out of my wallet because I'm going to do 2 and 3. And this is a freebie from Craft Co Budget. She released it as a freebie for her 1,000 subbies. So check her out on Ko-fi. So I have $5 saved with Craft Co Budgets. And at the end of the month, it's going to be $25. I have Budget Basset Mom, save $1 a day. And I need to grab April. So right now, it's April 7th. So we're actually gonna do, because Tuesday of last week was the 1st, so we're gonna do our $7. Let me make sure this is recording because I don't want to run out of room. Okay, I'm good. All right, so I do $1 a day. And what I do is that this is from Budget Basset Mom. You can write it in, you can color it in, you can do whatever you want. You can do it every single day, or you could do like me and do it once a week. And then at the end of the month, you have all the money, whatever you want to do. So 1 Monday, 2 Monday, 3 Monday. So I'll probably try to finish it that Monday, so I can have it for the end of April. Alrighty, so I'm gonna add $7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm definitely gonna grab money from my wallet because I need money for my other challenges. So 20. I didn't know how much to bring. 30, 40. So I'm gonna do 5, 6, and 7. I should have brought more like I thought, but I didn't. So $7 going in here. All right, so Monster Jam. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add, I've been leaving the money in the front, and then in the back I put how much I have. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add another 5. I have a 5, and then I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add, so I have 15, so I added 5, and I'm just gonna leave this up front, not in the back like I was doing. And then I have 25 already saved. So when I reach 25, then I'll fill a little guy in. All right, I'm gonna do $8 for Mean Ghouls. This is available in Indigo Moon Budget's Ko-fi. It's a freebie. It's so cute, and I wanted to do it because I just like the idea of it. So I'm taking $2 out because I'm adding 10. So I have 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab a 20. Because I have that. Okay. So I have $70 saved, and it's going to be a total of $550. That's going to be amazing. All right, so now I'm going to go to my 2025 and 2025. I've already done all of these. Perfect, which is from Printable by Woods. And this is going to be a big challenge, but I'm okay with that. I'm taking my time. So I already added the $1 for these 4 circles. So I have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you know what? I'm just going to do the 20. So yeah, $20. That means I get to color a whole one because it's $20.25 for one, and I've already added the quarter. So now all I gotta do is color it in. Okay. So I'm making progress. I broke them down by January, February, March, April. Obviously that didn't work out because I didn't have the money, which is fine. It'll be okay. Okay, I have a lot of change here, so I can make a lot of change. So I have 120, 140, 160, 170, 180, 190, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 203. So I am gonna 10, 20, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So I'm gonna grab 2 20s. I need change, so this is perfect. So now I have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 203. 203. And then now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Where do I want to put this? So do I put it in my 2025? I don't have a 6 in this row. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna... I'm gonna add $4 to this challenge that I just put away. So $1, 2, 3, $4. And then I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to make it, you know. I'm actually have $2 left. So I'm like, what? 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna take the same pen because it was still the same day. I'm gonna do $4, okay? So then I started the next one. So now I have 207, which is cool. And now I have $2 left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in this one, even though it's technically the one for next week. But I'm gonna do that because, and I'm doing it the same color because it was on the same day. That way I can kind of push this one along a little bit, an extra one. So 20, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So now I have 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58. So we're plugging along at this one. So we'll finish hopefully this row by the end of the month for sure. And then we'll start in that. So can't wait to finish it. It'll be 140. All right, so that's all that for my long-term savings. Let me make sure everything's good with the video. It is. Let me put this away. And then I wanted to start my cute little savings book, which is available in my Etsy shop right now. If you wanted to go ahead and check it out. I have a few left and I have a few of my new challenges. So I wanted to save 17. I'm trying to grab 20 bucks. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. $20. More than enough. I just wanted to get it started. So first I'm going to do my cute little savings. So cute little savings. I'm just going to start up front with the very first challenge. Lattes on my mind. Each one comes with a challenge. They're reusable because they're laminated. They come with a clear envelope in the middle. So this is going to be a saving of $500. So I'm going to do 2 latte cups. I think is so cute. It's kind of like my $1 at a time, but it's a $500 instead of $1,000. So you can make this for any category that you like. For any, if you wanted to do this one twice to get your $1,000 for emergency fund, you can. If $500 will be good for your vacation or back to school or your birthday or whatever it is, or 1 month ahead, whatever you want to make it, you can. It's really up to you at the end of the day. All right, so each icon is $2. It's going to be a savings of $36. So I'm going to go ahead and add $4 to my envelope over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do should I do another one? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 6, and I'm actually just gonna grab a 5 and a 1. So I'm gonna do $6. So I'm gonna do 1 more latte, so I can do a whole row. I think that's more reasonable. Cute little savings, isn't it cute? All right, cool. So $6 on lattes on my mind. It's in the envelope, and I did a little dent in it. I started it today, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write, this is reusable because it's laminated, so I can clean this up and do it again. So today is 4/7/25, and then ended whenever we ended. So I wrote the date just to commemorate that. Then I'm going to grab my super cute savings, and I have $14 for this one. I've already done this book one time. Back in 2020. I'm gonna do it on the very last page on this one. Started 4/7/25 and then ended. I did this book in 2025 when I very first released it. I was able to save a little over $300. It was amazing. This book is $300, but it does have a bonus back here that if you do it, it's a roll and save where you can designate how much you want. You can save more money. But the game itself, the challenges itself are $300. There's some scratchers, and there's also some just like, you know, cross it out for the icon. All right, so this one's $6 for my very first scratch. Nothing is crazy amounts of money. This one's a very low budget friendly, low income savings one. That's why I am doing it, no problem, because I know it'll be kind of easy for me to do because it's not so intense, you know? And that's why I always tell everybody it's a great beginner savings book because it's $300. You can do it as many times as you want, and you can have those small wins, you know? All right, so $6. Let me get some change because I don't have 5. So, all right, so I'm gonna do my $6 and I'm gonna put it back here in the envelope that comes with. And then this over here, I have 5, 6, 7, 8. So over here, each flower is $5, or I can scratch and save. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to my very last one and then scratch in this one, which is great. Create your own story. And I'm gonna, okay, $5. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these $5 away. Because I have the rings, I'm just gonna put the dust to the mat, and then I'll dust the mat because I don't wanna try to get the vacuum in the corner right here. It's not gonna work. All right. All right, so $5 to start the back one up. create your own story. I like this one with a bunch of scratchers. So $5, the ugliest $5 are gonna go in there. Oh my goodness, this is a beat up 5. Okay, so $5 to start it off, and then I have $3. Is there anything that I have that's, well, I have this one that's $3 that I can see what it is. Each butterfly is 2. Each flower is 5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do $2 for my butterfly. So what I did last time was that I colored in, I drew a heart, but last time I used a dry erase, so it was like coming off. So I'm gonna use permanent markers this time. I'm gonna draw a big heart to cover it, and that means I did that one. All right, so I covered that butterfly, so it's done. So $2 going into butterfly savings. Each butterfly is $2, and then you have the hybrid because you have the scratcher as well. So $2 go here. And then for my, what I'm gonna do is I have my cute little savings, and this one has $1 savings challenge right here, cute everything. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move my $1 savings up 1 spot. Well, I have 2, but I'll do the $16 one, so I feel super accomplished. I'm not even gonna close it. I'm just gonna move this, boom, boom, boom. And then I'm gonna put the envelope in. You can rearrange these books how you want. I set them up how I like them, but you guys can do whatever you want because it depends on how you're actually working on them. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab this purple and I'm gonna color one little paper clip with the bow, and then everything is $1. And then when we finish this one, is going to be a total of $16. And like I said, this book is a total of $500 savings. And then the cute savings, the super cute savings book, which is the one I just did with the scratchers, is $300. I do have a limited quantity of them available right now in my Etsy shop, so if you would like one, head on over there. I don't know what's left. When I'm recording it, there is, so $1. There is some left. Hopefully they're there when you get there. And there's a Pokemon limited edition challenge. All right, so $1 cute everything. My shop is 25% off, free shipping in the US. So $1 in cute everything and $6 in lattes on my mind. So I'm gonna let that dry. And then this is dry already, perfect. So butterfly savings, I got $2 there. I have $6 here. And then in this one, I have $5. So we're gonna work on this every Monday to add some money, so then that way we can have some longer term savings as well. But it's gonna be little by little, a couple dollars here and there. And if I don't have any money, then I won't save. But if I do, I will do my best. That way we can save together. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.